Alright, so we're back with another video, and this one is going to be for Pokemon Go news, and this one is going to be about the newest update, the 0.91.1. Okay, so apparently Niantic did of course release this update, and it had something pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm on the Silph Road, and apparently the thing I kind of really question a lot is the quests. So apparently quests are coming to Pokemon Go, and this is what they know. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, drop a like. So let's just jump right in. Alright trainers, version 0.91.1 has begun propagation on Android, and iOS will soon follow. So basically it's just, that part just means that it started on Android. The Silph Road team has dug into the latest version to see what could be learned from the new changes in the APK files. This one's got some new findings that got us amped for 2018. Without further ado, let's dig in. So of course, Niantic did share the following. So they improved in-game news feature, which that one didn't really change much because of the fact that it's not really important. Okay, I mean, it did tell us once in a while like exactly when an event occurred, but not always. So the Pokemon collection search function now lets trainers see using shiny, so this is pretty cool. But it makes me think, is it gonna show only Pokemon that you catched shiny, or is it gonna just be like all of the Pokemon that does have a shiny form in the game currently? And various bug fixes and performance update. All true, but there's more under the surface. The search by shiny in the Pokédex list page. Just as they shared, you can now see all of your shiny Pokemon together by using the search tool on the Pokédex list page. This is handy, especially as community days appear to be a new way to deliver new shiny species in game. I guess. Alright, overhaul news. Okay, this is I guess this one's just pretty simple. They're fixing the news so that it's more accurate on when the events occur. Like say an event occurs, it's immediately gonna pop out. That's what it basically is. Okay, because before this update, the news would be taking a while. Just like it'll be after the event started is when the news came out, which kind of sucked. The energy bar rework. Much has changed in regard to the energy bar in combat, used for charge moves, including a few puzzling new attributes. Current bar, max bars. In a new key system that appears to be keeping track of the bar's progress, our theory is that this is simply the better way to handle updating the progress bar, or the progress, to potentially avoid getting out of sync. But we can't help but wonder if this update is increasing support for multiple energy bars for other purposes. I mean, current bars and current bar and max bars, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, if it shows that Pokemon Go is going to get 4 moves or 2, like say up to 2 charge moves, that would be pretty cool, because when you are using one, the other one could be charging, and then you use that one, and then you switch back and forth. That would actually be a pretty cool idea, because it will help the trainers continually battle the, like say, a raid boss. Okay, so 4, device support. New functions have appeared to check for device support on the heels of announcements that iOS, which can't support iOS, are being depreded in Pokemon Go. Now this one is something I really want to talk about, because of the fact that now, like, as Pokemon Go is updating, then sooner or later there's going to be to the point where you're going to need the newest phone or the newest device just to play Pokemon Go. And that means, like, seriously, okay, if you think about it, Niantic is going to soon ruin Pokemon Go through the use of updates and new phones. Okay, now I'll understand that the reason why they want to get rid of some of the old phones is that so they want to add more features into the game. However, if all they do is just keep on putting updates that is going to require you to basically get rid of the current phone you have just to upgrade, then eventually it's going to go to the point where in order to play the game you need the newest phone, which I don't really like. It makes you want to spend, or it makes you have to spend more money on the game. Like literally you have to get a new phone that supports iOS 11, And that's the thing, they haven't really said much about Android, so what's up with that? Like, they don't really have a restriction for Android. I don't know. So anyways, 5 new Pokédex displays buttons for Deoxys, Oof, and Cast Form. Due to the additional complexity of Deoxys and Cast Forms having different forms, which, okay, Deoxys' forms are actually pretty cool. There's the normal, there's the attack, the defense, and I think that's it. The Pokédex has been updated to handle toggling between forms, genders, and shininess. This bodes well for the launch of these species. I mean, why don't they just you know how in the Pokédex you could see what's the difference between the genders of a Pokemon? I mean, is it technically going to be like that then? Because they should just do that instead of having to put like different forms of Pokemon. Just put like a little button that's used for the genders of the Pokemon, and just use it for Deoxys and Cast Form, and then when you click on one, it's going to be the specific form. I don't know, that's what I think. Number 6, the new way of storing trainer location. What the fuck is that? The trainer's latitude and longitude are now stored in the new attribute. We're unsure what this implicates. It may be part of additional anti-cheat measures, or it may simply be intended for future features. And now for the big finding of this update, how onto your Pokemon. I don't know. What the fuck is this, okay? The trainer location, this is basically for spoofers, because I don't know. Longitude and latitude. New tribute is stored. Okay, I don't know if it's an anti-cheat, okay, because Pokemon Go, you don't really use longitude and latitude a lot. Well, technically you do for, like, I don't know, spoofing, because there you have to use the longitude and latitude in order to know certain coordinates for Pokemon, gym raids, etc., etc. If you're playing normal Pokemon Go, you don't really think about it. So I don't know. Niantic better explain this one, because I am quite confused. Okay, so the big one, the biggest one of them all, the new quest functionality. Previously, the daily spin and daily catch bonuses were called a quest in the Apk Mine. You know, it kind of makes sense, because as time goes on, you should keep track. With this new update, the entire section has been reworked and a lot has been added. Okay, so they emphasized a lot. And that's what I think. The team has done our best to piece together how this metadata might suggest the mechanics work together in the final product. But this is a hypothesis only at this moment. Nevertheless, this is how it appears to work, trainers. We see the 2 types of quests appear: story quest and challenge quest. Okay, the story quest and so there's actually going to be a story mode in Pokemon Go. If there actually is a story in Pokemon Go, that is kind of weird, but kind of sounds pretty cool, actually. Think about it, because Pokemon Go is originally just you capturing Pokemon, but if there's an actual story quest where they actually put a story behind Pokemon Go, then that's actually something. I'm quite interested in the story quest. Holy shit. The challenge quest is that's alright, I guess. I mean, it's just like a normal challenge, so no big deal, which appear to simply be dependent on the mechanics required to complete the objective. Alright, so what else is that? The quest has been expanded from 2 objectives to 10. So I guess since the 2 objectives were daily catch and daily spin, yeah, literally says right here, the previous 2 quests were quest first catch of the day and then the Pokestops. So the spin and the first catches were the quests, but now there's new ones. Quest catch Pokemon, quest spin Pokestop, quest hatch egg, quest walk buddy, quest feed Pokemon, quest win gyms, complete raid battle, and level up badge. I mean, they kind of sound like simple tasks that you would normally do in a day-to-day Pokemon game or Pokemon Go game. And excitedly, a new quest multi-part. What the hell? Actually, what is that? What is it? Does that mean that there's gonna be multiple tasks in one quest just to receive XP? I mean, hopefully it makes sense. If not, I'ma cry. Let's see, which should lend well to combined objectives. Okay. Quest attributes. We can see the following attributes of quests: creation timestamp, completion timestamp, rewards, status, active, complete, multi-part, context, seed, and goal. Holy shit, there's actually been a lot. Oh god. Quest characters. We see new references to quest characters. First, Professor Willow. They also appear to have character expression, though only two so far: unset, which I believe is sad, and happy. Perhaps you must complete the quest to make the NPC happy. Quest precondition. It appears that some quests may be gated behind preconditions. The following appears. So quest precondition unset, the precondition quest, precondition level, and of course precondition medal. So I guess the following is that in order to do the certain quest, you need some sort of level or medal, or you need to complete a quest, or I don't know about unset, in order to like start the quest, which kind of gives me a little RPG mode, or gives me like a little like RPG. I don't know why, it kind of does though. So we may be required to earn a medal, like I said right now, achieve a certain trainer level, like I just said, or even have completed a different quest before embarking on a new one, which I just said, so I already knew it. Can you believe it, trainers? We are looking at the beginning of an in-game quest system that appears to encapsulate all of the mechanics above in Pokemon Go. Even incorporates characters who grant them and preconditions that suggest increasing levels or difficulty and progress. We're way beyond excited to see these new mechanics added depths to gameplays for all trainers, but especially to high-level folks who've largely accomplished many of their goals on the road so far. Remember, these mechanics are not live in 0.91.1 that we can see. It is currently unknown how far this feature will be likely to launch. But the fact that it is a very good sign that we can expect this to see these features sooner than later. Until then, we'll see you on the road. Wow. Look at all. I don't know what to say. Just like, wow, that was actually pretty big amounts of news inside of one update. 0.91.1. That's a pretty good update. What do you guys think of this update? Like, what do you guys think of these actual description or content in the update? Like, me personally, the one I didn't like the most was the device support check. Okay, like I just said, it's kind of like making you more and more restricted on who could play the game. Before, anyone could play the game, but now it's sort of increasing the restrictions on who can play it now. Where if you have iOS 11, you're good. You don't have to worry, but any iOS below it, you're gonna start to have to worry soon. The one I do love is the story quest. Okay, come on, it's the story quest. If this includes a story mode in Pokemon Go, that would be pretty amazing. I would actually love that. I would love it for Pokemon Go to have their own version of like a Team Rocket, sort of like that, where it's like an antagonist in the game that you could battle to level up or to gain rewards besides other trainers. That would be pretty cool, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments below.